Good day to you all. My name is Lynn. I'm from the Department of Logistics. Today we are going to discuss the topic PLIMSOLL line. So, about the history, the PLIMSOLL line has been named after Mr. Samuel Pilson, who was a member of the British Parliament, who was actually concerned with the loss of ships and crews due to the vessel overloading. So, actually, due to this overloading of vessel, there are many damages caused to the ship. Actually, the center of gravity get affected, and due to this rough sea and high tide, the ships get rolling, and the cargoes and crews might get affected. So, in 1876, he persuaded the parliament to pass the Unseaworthy Ships Bill, which mandated a marking a ship's side with a line that would disappear below the waterline if the ship was overloaded. So actually, the PLIMSOLL line is just a mark. It's on the placed on the ship side. So once this mark is there, we can identify like the safety of the ship. Like once the ship is loaded, and if it is overloaded, the waterline, that mark in the ship will be below the waterline. So when the waterline is visible, we can tell that the ship is safe for the voyage. So actually, PLIMSOLL line is a reference mark located on the ship's hulls that indicates the maximum depth to which the vessel may be safely immersed when loaded with cargo. So actually shown in the picture, this is the PLIMSOLL line. So the marking will be on the hull of the ship, both on the port side of the ship and on the starboard of the ship. So port side means when we are facing the vessel, it's the left part of the ship only, vessel only. So at that port side is the area where cargo loading, unloading, everything is taking place. So commercial operation will be on the left side. Right side, we don't do any commercial operation like loading or unloading. Usually bunkering, like fueling the ships, some small operations are carried out. Mostly we are using the left side, the port side. So this marking will be available on the both sides, whether if it is the left side also, on the right side also, the marking will be there. So it helps to indicate whether we have we actually the vessel is immersed, like whether it is loaded in a safe condition. So this depth varies with the ship dimension, types of cargo, time of year, and the water density encountered at the port at the sea. So when we are comparing the ship, the vessel, there are different types of vessel, no? So like some vessels are used for carrying containers, some are for tankers, liquid cargoes, dry bulk cargo, LNG, like that. So we have, when we are weighting the ship, like from 50,000 dead weight to 2 lakh dead weight, we have ships. So according to the size and the dimension, this depth of the ship, depth means from the water line, the line at which the water touches the body of the ship. That from that water line to the knee, the bottommost part of the ship. Then it will be different for different ships according to the dimension. So likewise, there are different types of cargo. Some cargo will be volumetric, some cargo will be dense. The weight of the cargo will be very high. So according to the dimension and according to the weight of the cargo, type of the cargo, and time of years, like in some like summertime, winter time, rainy season, like that, and the water density, like we are aware of the density of the water. Like once the mostly the ports will be situated in the river side of the port city. So mostly from the ocean, when the ships enter into the river side, actually the water density of the salt water is high. So once the ships comes from the ocean to the river, the ship sinks. So taking into consideration all these factors, the captain has to determine which is the approximate or appropriate PLIMSOLL line for a safe voyage. So according to this all factors, we have different elements on which we have to maintain the water line. So that is what we have to go in detail. So this is actually the PLIMSOLL line. So it will be, there will be a marking, there is a circle and a line, and there will be like TF, T, S, W, W, N, A. So mostly this is the PLIMSOLL line will be marked on the center of the hull, like the ship, both the side. In the left hand side, that is the port side, and the starboard side, which is in the right hand side of the ship. So actually, these all markings denotes particular informations. Like as I told, the ships when comes from the ocean, the salt water into the fresh water, the ship sinks. So actually, this Plimsoll line indicates TF, TF, S, W, WNA, AB. So TF denotes tropical freshwater. It's in the top side low. When we look here, like TF will be in the on top of the. This is the top line. So actually, it indicates a tropical fresh water. Like it is very. This is the fresh, purest water available in the water region. So once the ships get into tropical freshwater, it sinks more, immerses more. So that is why it is on the top. So in tropical freshwater area ports, the ship can sink or ship can immerse till this line. So the ports, we have different ports and different regions. So if it is in Amazon region, there will be mostly tropical freshwater zone in the port. So at that time, the ships can sink or immerse to this line. Next is tropical water, and tropical water comes under freshwater. It's little mixed with the freshwater and the salt water. And freshwater means little more density less than the tropical freshwater. So freshwater, we have the line here. So if the port is in the freshwater condition, the ship can immerse till this tropical freshwater. The ship can immerse till this line. And if it is in the summer season, so according to the geographical location and also according to the climate condition, we have mentioned the summer load line. So at summer seasons in different ports, the port control authority will tell, like once if you are coming into this port, you have to maintain this load line. So if the port is initiating to be in the summer load line, you have to keep the water line at the summer load line itself. So if it is in the winter region or winter time, we have to maintain the water line in this line, like winter load line. And if it is in WNA, which indicates winter not landing, it means like we have to maintain the water line. Like we have the water should be touching the WNA where the ports prescribe that requirements. So in some ports they may be asking to maintain WNA, so that ports we have to maintain WNA load line. And lastly, this AB, which is circled, it indicates the registration authority. It's actually American Bureau of Shipping. They are the registration authority who have registered the Plimsoll line in that ship. There are many other registration authorities like Indian registration is there, then Lloyd's registration is there. So who is the registration authority? It will be indicated by this circle. So these load lines are very effective to help the ships to move the cargo and passenger very safe. So safe voyage can be only carried out through this load lines only. So if the ships maintain a good load line according to the port's consideration and requirements, the ship can voyage. The ship can sail through the ocean and the port in a safe manner. So hope you are clear about the topic. Thank you.